Welcome back everyone to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to put your reel seat on. We're going to make some arbors out of masking tape. I'm old school. And then we're going to glue it on there. And then we're also going to put a butt cap on. And I already went ahead and put my foregrip on there, which was just the same way as I did my split handle grips. So if you guys need to see that, there'll be a video link in the description for that. But anyways, we'll get started. I just got my reel seat sitting on there like that for the moment. I'm using an 18mm, just a graphite Fuji. And then we're going to start with our first arbors, which is going to be at the bottom of where the reel seat is going. And basically it's pretty simple. You just put your masking tape on and start turning. And what we're doing is we're going to build it up until our reel seat fits like a glove. But always start at the bottom. And then when you get it pretty close to what you think, go ahead and take your reel seat and check it. I'll show you. Still a little loose, so we're going to just keep adding to it. Just a little bit at a time when we get close. See, now I got too much, it won't go on there. So all you gotta do is just keep taking a little bit off at a time. It's still a little tight. You basically want to make this reel seat fit like a glove, where there's no movement. That's perfect. And then you just do that. I'm gonna put 3 arbors on this. That's about all you need. You can put a couple more if you want, maybe 4 or so, but I'm just using 3. Next one, you want to put it in the center. Just keep building it up. When you think you get close, break it off and check it. And that's perfect. Fits like a glove. And then one more on the very top. Just keep pulling off a little bit at a time if it's too tight. And that's about perfect. Just make sure it fits good and snug, no movement. And then when you think you got it, it is time to glue it down. Alright, what I'm using for my reel seat to glue it on is a Propaste 2-part epoxy. This stuff is top of the line. This is all you ever need to use. When you glue something with this, it don't come off. Your measurements don't have to be exact with this. I usually take plastic spoons and I'll take a scoop of each one. And then put it in there in your whatever you're mixing with. Make sure you use separate spoons for each part. It don't have to be, the measurements don't have to be perfect. And then you take them and mix them together. But you just keep mixing it up until it's all an even color, kind of like a tannish color. And then you got plenty of working time with this stuff. I don't think it starts hardening up for, I think, 45 minutes. So you got plenty of time. Alright, I put a little bit of masking tape on my reel seat there, so it helps with an easy cleanup. So basically just take your epoxy and slap it on. Add a bunch, or whatever you don't need will be squeezed out. So just slap it on big and thick, cover all the crevices everywhere. Alright, there we go. That's about plenty. When you got it on there like that, make sure your bowl is underneath of your reel seat. And just take your reel seat and start twisting it sideways. And we're going to slide it on there. And whatever ain't used will squeeze out. And then make sure you have a mark where your bottom of your reel seat is going. And then when you get it close, get it lined up with that mark. And then I'll clean the epoxy off. To clean your epoxy off, I'm using just denatured alcohol. You can also probably use mineral spirits or something like that. Nothing too harsh to where it's going to take the paint off your reel seat or anything like that. Just take your time. Like I said, you got plenty of working time. When you got a lot of it taken off, just go ahead and take your masking tape off. Take your time cleaning it up, because if you miss a spot, that epoxy when it dries up probably won't come off. After you have your reel seat cleaned up and all the epoxy is off, we're going to take it out of the wrapper. And remember where our spine mark is, we're going to line that reel seat up with the spine mark. And I just do it by my eyes. But you can also, they have a laser you can buy where it straps into your reel seat and it will shoot a laser beam where it helps line your spine up and also put your guides on. But I just always line up everything with my eyes. Seems like it works better for me like that. And after it's lined up, it's time to put our butt cap on. I'm just using a rubber butt cap, which is also an 18mm, and that makes me let me slide right over top of the cork and the blank. I like to put a little bit of epoxy down inside, just a little bit, and then I'll put some more on the bottom. Just slap it on there. It ain't gotta be fancy. We're gonna clean the rest of it off. The more glue the better. Just like that, it'll work plenty. And then just push it on there. And clean the access off. And then after you get the butt cleaned off, check your blank, because I know when you grab your blank with your hands and stuff, you might have a little bit on your hands, so make sure you clean your blank before this epoxy dries. And then after you're all ready to go, everything's cleaned up, just sit it down, let it dry overnight. I like to do it for about at least 12 hours. And then you can start building the rest of your rod. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one.